instructor. Dayan. Dayan means wild goose. Qigong, the first part is practice. So Qigong is energy work. When you practice Dayan Qigong, you are revitalizing your vital energy by imitating the movements of wild geese. It's a 1700-year-old self-healing art, and it balances the systems of your body. This morning we're going to be doing some warm-up exercises and some acupressure massage, and then I will teach you how to do the opening movements of the 64 movement Wild Goose Qigong form. We'll be doing the first 7 movements. So I urge you, please stay within your range of motion. When we're doing our stretching exercises, don't overstretch. Just go to where your body is comfortable. Naturally, if you do this over time, the body naturally stretches out. So listen to your body, honor your body. If you feel pain or discomfort, then you need to stop what you're doing and own body's abilities. Anyone can do this, any age. And if you need to sit down to do this, that's fine. I'll be standing, but if you need to sit in a chair, this can all be done sitting in a chair. We'll begin with the warm-ups. And the first warm-up we're going to do is a waist rotation. So I want you to place your hands on your kidneys. The kidneys are about 2 inches above your waist and about 1 inch on either side of your spine. So it will look like this. So if my hands were on notice that it opens up all this chest area, which is great, especially if you're hunched over a desk or a computer for many hours of the day. And I want your screen, it'll look like I'm going to my left, but I want you to go to your right. We're not used to just moving this middle part of our body. So imagine that you're drawing a circle with your belly button. And you'll notice that my shoulders are not moving very much, or my head. It's all in my waist. My hips might move a little bit, but the movement is coming from your waist, abdominal area, and also stimulates the central nervous system. We're going to massage the kidneys up and down and side to side. The feet together, rotate your waist to your left. Now, in Dayan Qigong, we use 3 major energy centers called Dantian. The first one is in the forehead, here, between the eyebrows. And this is the seat of your consciousness, your spirit. Next is your middle Dantian, right in the middle of your chest, which has to do with your respiratory system. And the last one, perhaps the most important, is the lower Dantian, which, to measure that, it's 2 thumb widths below your belly button and about 3 inches inside your body. But it doesn't just sit in one spot. It radiates out like the sun. And this is where all your chi is generated from. All your vital energy is generated from this lower Dantian. So we've done our waist rotations to the left. And now I want you to put your hand in the middle of your chest, cover it with your left hand, and make sure that you're palm to palm. Okay, not fingers, but palm to palm. And we're going to massage that middle Dantian. Now switch hands and go in the opposite direction. Place your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to do hip rotations. I want you to put your thumbs on your hip bones. The fingers will go back to what we call Wantiao points. This is an acupressure point on the gallbladder meridian. There are meridians or energy pathways throughout your body, And an acupressure point is like a little window on that meridian to which your energy is more accessible. So for the Wantiao point, if you stood on one leg and lifted your leg up and down, you will feel your hip joint move beneath your fingertips, and that way you'll know you're in the right place. So we're just going to do hip rotations to the right. This gives a gentle massage to the organs in the pelvic area. Loosens up our hip joints, the muscles and the tendons. And now massage that Wantiao point. Massage it firmly. It's a deep point, and this is good for sciatic pain. And then we're going to massage low back. This is where the urinary bladder meridians run. All right, thumbs back on your hip bones, fingers on the Wantiao points. Rotate your hips to your left. And now place your right hand on your abdomen, cover it with your left hand, and massage the lower dantian. Then switch hands and go in the opposite direction. Remember, the hands are palm to palm. And place the feet together. Place your hands lightly on your knees. Don't press on your knees. And we'll just do a few knee bends to loosen up our knee joints. And then while you're down here, and do a couple of rotations to the right for our ankles. And then massage the knees. Massage them going down on the inside of the leg and up on the outside, getting some circulation to those knee joints. All right, hands back on the knees. Let's continue with our knee bends. If you can go lower. Depends on how flexible you are. And then when you're down in the bend, do a couple of rotations to the left for your ankles and massage in the opposite direction. All right, standing up, interlace your fingers, thumbs and little fingers touching. As you push out, if you have healthy shoulder joints, you should be able to go higher than your head. But let's say one of your shoulders is sore. You have a shoulder issue going. Then let that arm just relax and just do the one arm that's healthy. And if they're both sore, then just do smaller movements, or perhaps not do it at all, depending on the health of your shoulder joints. So let's interlace our fingers, push out, go higher than your head, straight down the front of the body. So this is increasing the strength and flexibility of our arms. And now come up, and if you can, bring your arms back by your ears. And if you have a healthy spine and have no stenosis from arthritis, then you can do 4 back bends. And if you have a really healthy spine, you can go back a little further. We'll do 4 back bends. And then to your right, stay on the right side 4 times. And then to the left 4 times. And then lower the arms. We're going to do a bend over just halfway. Now, if you have any cancer, any metastasis in your spine, do not do a full bend over. So it just depends on your own spine. If you have a healthy spine, you can go ahead and do the bend over. When we bend over, we don't bend from the waist, okay? Because that puts a hump in your back and it strains your back. We bend from what we call the qua. It's actually the groin area, and this is where your hip joints are. So we're bending from the hips, actually. So if you haven't done this before, put your fingers here in the groin area and lead with your chest and your chin. You can stick your bottom out a little bit and leaning forward, keeping the back nice and flat. Just halfway. Then interlace your fingers, thumbs and little fingers touching, and continue with your arm rotations. Now press down in front of your feet, palms towards the floor. Bring the hands back to knee level and push. And again, one more time. Bring the hands to knee level, turn to your right, and push with the hands parallel to your right foot 4 times. Bring the hands to knee level, carefully turn to the left, and push next to your left foot 4 times. Then circle around to the front, holding the elbows. Continue to do arm circles. This time, let your body go up and down at the hip joints. Then press the arms towards the ankles. Release a nice deep breath. And let it out. And relax. Now, put your hands up where the Wantiao points are and brush down the back of your legs. And next we're going to slap hip, knee, and ankles, and a couple of slaps in between, like this. Hips, knees, ankles. And then come back up to the hips. Bend the knees, and slowly stand up, 1 vertebrae at a time. So you don't, when we're down like that, you want to get up slowly, especially if you have low blood pressure, because it might cause lightheadedness. So it's best to always get up slowly, then you don't hurt yourself. Okay, we're going to do some upper back and neck stretches. So have your right arm out and look to the right, and then place that hand on your left shoulder. Come up with your left elbow under the right, and looking to the right, see if you can touch your right ear. If you have swimmer shoulders or you're bulky through the shoulders, you probably won't be able to touch your ear, but you'll get a good stretch. And then just relax and swing your arms. Place the left arm out and look to the left as you place the left arm on your right shoulder, and then come up with your right elbow under the left. And again, see if you can touch your left ear. Stand nice and tall, feet together. If you can't turn your head, simply look straight ahead. And relax and swing the arms. We're going to do hugging slaps. So put your arms out nice and wide. You're going to cross the arms in the front of your body. One hand is going to go to the end of your shoulder. The other hand is going to go under the arm and onto your back, okay? And then open wide and switch back and forth. Now we want to go into a lunge position. So take a nice big step forward with your left foot. I always move my right foot back. If you can, bend the forward leg, okay, and sink into that lunge position. If you can't do it, no problem. You just do what you can do. You know, maybe this is what you'll be able to do. But if you can, take a bigger space between the feet, bend the forward leg, keep the back leg straight, and keep your upper body upright. Place your left hand on your left thigh, fingers on the inside of the thigh, thumb on the outside. We're going to do arm turns with the right arm. So coming up, you let the thumb lead the way. And let's do our arm rotations. Getting the chi right down to our fingertips. And then reverse direction, come back, come up, and let the arm fall forward. Let that little finger lead the way. Keep the body upright. We're going to do a turn for your balance. So I want you to carefully turn your left toes in, your right toes out. You're facing the opposite direction. The right leg is automatically forward, right hand on right thigh. The left hand is going to come up and fall back. Now change directions. Bring the arm back, bring it up, and let it fall forward. Next, we're going to do shoulder and kidney slaps. So bring one hand behind your back, say the right hand, and hit your left kidney. The other hand will go to the top of your shoulder with the thumb next to your neck. And then switch back and forth. Let's turn. Keep slapping. Turn your left toes in, and your right toes in, your left toes out, and continue to slap. And stand up, feet together. Again, we're going to massage our kidneys, but this time we're doing it in circles like this. We're going to start some acupressure massage now. So the first point we're going to do is called Ming Men. It's on the spine. It's also called the gate of life because it's associated with the lower dantian, where all your qi is generated from, and your kidneys. So it's just opposite your belly button. So find your belly button and trace around your waist to the spine. And use your fingers to massage this point. This is good for low back stiffness. The next point we're going to do is called Da Bao. Now I'm just going to show you where it is. You don't have to do this part. So if I had 2 hand widths under my arm, then right under that lower hand between the 6th and 7th ribs, that's where it is. It's on the spleen meridian, so you're going to be massaging the ribs. So use the whole palm of your hand and massage these points. This will give you a boost of energy, and it's also helpful in preventing breast cancer. Now, in the groin area, we have lots of lymph nodes. And we want to promote the flow of lymph fluid throughout your body, boosting your immune system. So just put your hands in the groin area and massage that area. Next, we're going to massage the left upper chest. I can't touch my body right here because the microphone is here. And then use your left hand to massage your right upper chest. Notice I'm cradling the chi with my other arm and hand. Next, we're going to do another acupressure massage to boost your immune system. So these are 2 points on your back on the urinary bladder meridians, and they're called Gowan and Fasciu. You don't have to remember those. So take your right arm. You can use your hand to move your elbow up so you can get further down on your back and massage between the shoulder blade and the spine. Let's do the other side. You can do this 3 or 4 times a day, maybe just when you're sitting watching TV or something. Next, we're going to do one of my favorite massages, which is a hand and finger massage. It's great if you have arthritis or if you want to prevent arthritis. And this is another thing you can do if you're just sitting watching TV, which I think we all do a little bit more these days. So we're going to start on the right hand. So support the back of your hand with your fingers of your left hand. In the middle of your palm is a point called Lao Gong Point. Important point, because this is one of the acupressure points in your body that absorbs qi from your environment, okay? So when you do a practice like Dayan Qigong, make it a nice clean area. If you were out in a park or something, you wouldn't want to do it near the restrooms. You want to do it where it's nice. So hold the back of your right hand, place your left thumb in the middle of your palm, and massage up the thumb to the end, coming always back to the middle of the palm, the Lao Gong Point, and massaging out to each finger, getting the qi, the energy, right down to your fingertips. I have arthritis in my hands, so to me it feels good to stretch the fingers, but that might not be appropriate for everyone. Now we're going to start on the left. And then we're going to shake out all the old, stale, stagnant qi, okay? Remember I told you about the meridians, the energy pathways throughout your body. So if our energy gets stuck or becomes stagnant, then we can have disease or become ill. And so what we're doing is we're purging the old qi from the meridians and bringing in fresh qi from our environment and balancing the body's systems, cardiovascular system, respiratory system, and so on. Now we're going to hold the back of your head with your left hand. Don't be too high, be lower. There's lots of acupressure points lower on your head. We're going to massage the right side of your neck. Use your palm as well as your fingers. And then the left side. Now tuck your thumb on your right hand, tuck it under your fingers. We're going to massage the front of our neck with the side of our index finger. Cradle the qi with your other hand. Start on the right side, get under the collarbone, and massage out beyond the jaw. 10 strokes to the left, and 10 strokes back to the right. Now tuck your left thumb under, cradle the qi with your other hand. Massage the front of your neck, the throat area. All right, we're going to begin. I'm going to begin teaching form. So, you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Relax your shoulders. You might want to put a little space between your arms and your body, just a little. And place your tongue on the upper palate, the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth, and lightly close your lips. You'll be breathing through your nose. Don't open your mouth. Just take a moment to think of the lower dantian here, just below your belly button. Put a little space between all your fingers so the qi can flow between the fingers. And this is the tiger's mouth, so you want to open up your thumb to open the tiger's mouth. Now take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, put a tiny bend in your knees. Just relax the knees. Look softly forward and relax your mind. All right, I'm going to turn to the side so you can better see what I'm doing. I want you to begin by bending forward from the hips, keeping the back nice and flat. The hands automatically will face the Wantiao points in your hips. Now bring the hands down about an inch from your legs, as far as you can go. And then bringing the arms up, standing up. When you get to chest height, open the arms, spread your arms, palms up, look at, greeting the heavens. Now place the heels back on the floor, stand up around your arms as you come into the lower Dantian. With the fingers pointing down, bring the qi up to your chest. Point the fingers up. The hands are about 6 or 7 inches apart. We're going to push out. So think fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders, and then the body comes slightly forward. Turn the hands back to back and pull back. When you get to the sides, slightly lift your heels off the floor if you can. And then bring the fingers together. Place your hands on your kidneys like this. Then relax the fingers open. And bring the hands around to the waist, sides of the waist, and then shake out the arms and come down with the heels at the same time. We'll just repeat that one more time. So simply bend your elbows, palms facing each other about 6 inches apart, pushing out, fingers, wrist, elbows, shoulders, then the body. Turn the hands back to back and pull back like you're going through thick soup. And then lift the heels slightly off the floor. Bring the fingertips together. Come to the kidney. Open the fingers. Drag the hands around and shake out. Now, the elbows should be by your waist. Now we're going to do our close. So lower your hands, raise your arms, and come to the forehead. Fingers are about at the hairline. And take a moment to think of the upper Dantian in your forehead. And then slowly lower your hands down the middle of your body. This is called the Rin Meridian. Don't separate your hands too soon. Just go all the way down until your elbows are straight. And then hands to the sides. Just stand here for a few seconds, thinking on the lower Dantian. And then feet together, rebows. Put your hands together in front of your chest. First, we bow to the heavens and to the earth